All right, let's jump right in. We're going to tackle a question that so many people get stuck on. But honestly, getting it right is the secret sauce to building real wealth. So let's get straight to it.
What's the magic number? Is it 10%? 20? I've even heard people say 50. You've probably heard all sorts of advice, and it can be kind of paralyzing, right? But here's the good news. There is a simple, clear framework that cuts right through all that noise.
And that's exactly what we're going to break down. We're moving past all the generic advice to get to one simple rule that doesn't just make sense, it could totally change the way you think about building your financial future.
Okay, first things first, and this is probably the most important thing to get straight. There is no single, one-size-fits-all number. No way. If anyone tells you everybody should invest X%, well, they're forgetting the single most important part of the equation, you.
And here's the real key. The right answer for you today isn't the right answer forever. It's dynamic. It actually needs to evolve. And get this, it should go up as your salary grows. Let me show you how that actually works. So this brings us to the heart of the framework, a super simple, data-driven guide that's broken down into 4 income tiers. So instead of some vague percentage, this gives you a real, concrete starting point based on where you are right now. Now, what's so powerful about this is how the target scales up. As you can see, the recommended investment rate isn't flat. It climbs steadily as your income goes up. You might start at around 20% in that first tier, but that target just keeps rising as your earnings grow. The pattern is crystal clear. The more you earn, the higher the percentage you should be putting away. And then we get to the highest tier for folks earning over 50 lakhs a year. The target here gets really ambitious. We're talking about investing up to half of everything you earn. 50%. Now, I know that might sound extreme, but there is a really powerful and actually very simple logic behind it. So we've covered the what, the numbers, but the why is where this whole thing really clicks into place. There's this powerful principle behind these numbers, and once you get it, this whole approach to building wealth is going to make perfect sense.
And you're probably thinking, hold on a second, this is a fair question, right? I mean, if you're earning more, you're obviously going to be investing a bigger amount of money, even at the same percentage. So why does the percentage itself have to go up?
In this one sentence, this is everything. This is the key. Your ability to earn money can shoot for the moon. But your basic fundamental needs, the cost of living a good, comfortable life, they just don't grow at the same insane speed.
Let's make this super clear. Just look at this comparison. If someone earns 1 lakh a month, they don't need to spend double on rent or food or utilities compared to someone earning 50,000. Sure, their lifestyle is going to be nicer, more comfortable, but the cost of that comfort doesn't scale 1-to-1 with their income. And that creates a gap.
And that gap, that growing space between what you earn and what you spend, that's not just some leftover cash. That is your wealth creation engine. It's the powerful machine that's going to drive your financial growth for years and years to come. Okay, so we've got the numbers, we've got the core idea. How do you actually put this into action? Let's boil it down to a simple plan you can literally start using today. It's really just 3 simple steps. First, figure out which income tier you're in right now. Second, set that recommended investment rate as your new goal. And third, and trust me, this is the step that makes all the difference, automate it. Set it and forget it. Make it so that money is invested every single month without you even having to think about it. It just takes willpower completely out of the equation. So what this all boils down to is a simple shift in your mindset. Every time you get a raise or a bonus, your first thought shouldn't be, what can I buy? It should be, how much can I increase my investment rate? Your goal is to intentionally make that gap between what you earn and what you spend wider and wider. That is the real path to financial freedom. So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. Over your career, your income is almost guaranteed to go up. That's kind of the easy part. The real question, the one that's going to define your entire financial future, is this. Will you make the choice to make sure your investments rise even faster? The power to do that is completely in your hands.